سنستمع الآن إلى قصيدة للشاعر افتخار عارف.
Alhamdulillah, kafa wa salamun ala ibadihi alladhina istafa. Excellencies, fellow poets, I am grateful for the invitation and participation in this august gathering. My friend and a very prominent poet of Urdu in Pakistan and Urdu world, Mr. Islam Amjad, has very rightly mentioned about the importance of Urdu. This is one of the fast and the finest languages of the world and is spoken, I think, is one of the best 10 poems mostly read and understood throughout the world. In America and in Europe, immigrants speak. And in South Asia is a kind of lingua franca. So you must, as recommended, include this language into your sort of agenda. And I'm grateful for the organizations, to mention Allama Muhammad Iqbal, who is the founder, sort of philosopher of Pakistan. And today, 23rd March, is the National Day of Pakistan. So it is very sort of understandable that you mentioned Iqbal, one of the finest, perhaps the 20th century, the most brilliant representative of Islamic Ummah. So I'm grateful and I thank you on behalf of Pakistani writers community. And I would read, I'm translated into many languages, including Arabic, and is sort of translated into Jama Azhar, Misr, Dr. Hana Abdul Fattah. And then this volume from written in the season of fear is published by the Oxford University Press, and in Soviet Union it is also translated into Russian, and in Iran and sort of Persian. And now I would read two small poems, and translated. The first poem is translated by Professor Dr. Sayyidain Hamid, a translator from India. She has translated many poets, classical poets of Urdu. It's called Dialogue. And in Arabic, it is called Mukalima. In the screed of the wind, who plays with the candle's flame? Perhaps someone. In the scream of the wind, who plays with the candle's flame? Perhaps someone who arrays time in robes of dedication and plays with its ebb and flow. Perhaps someone, and saying that the rising blush is a hint of glory, who plays with shadows? Perhaps someone, he is nobody. He is nobody, he is nowhere. These are mindless superstitions of believers, easy optimists asking for surrender, murdering the quest of those who question. Then, who is he who sees the sun's stamp on the ocean's liquid slab? Who losses up the clouds, dispersing them over the seas? Who conceives the pearl in the womb of the oyster? Who creates fire in stone, color in fire, and radiance in the color's heart? Who gives voice to dust, word to voice, breathes life into the word? Perhaps someone, perhaps somewhere there is someone. And the other poem is called A Bad Omen. It's translated by Yasmin Hamid, another poetess from Pakistan. It was a strange moment. It was a strange moment when the book fell in the mud, tears entangled in dreamy eyes of glittering words beckoned me. But beholding new vistas, I was entranced, desiring new sights. I have been severed from my own visions, revolving anew, deviated from my own axis. Remunerations, rewards, potentialities, hope, fear, uncertainty, despair. I am split into 1,000 segments. Now before night lays a strap. I ponder to return. Who knows? The book might still be there, Who knows? It might be awaiting my return. Tears, entangled in dreamy eyes of glittering words, might wash off the dust of lust and ambition. Who knows? My words might condone me. It was a strange moment when the book fell in the mud. Thank you very much for listening my poems. Thank you. Much obliged.